Hello and welcome to a quick little tutorial video on Google Classroom. This is an actual summary email from an actual student. You'll see some grayed out or fuzzy parts, that's personal information. This is actually for one of my my kids. So you can see here's how it's organized. You've got student work, missing work from past weeks. This is work that is due in the next week or so. This is actually from back in June. So you can see, and then it moves into class activity where it has it organized by periods. You can see here there are announcements that were made for that class, and there are assignments and questions. So it's organized, that's how it's organized there. And then we move on to, this is a announcement for the whole school. School-wide announcement to a school page or school, and then another reading period. You might see more on your kids' summary email just because this is not all teachers in this school were using Google Classroom. Here's another class, so you can see it's organized by class and by missing work. Not too bad, but if the teacher's like me and I use Google Classroom as a way of communicating with students and send out announcements and stuff, it can make your inbox rather large, and it can be a rather long email. So as some of the suggestions I have, I'll kind of walk through here in this short little video. So one of the things is, this is really, missing work and work that's due. This is really what you want to focus on when you're looking at this email and having a conversation with your child. Why are these missing? What's going on here? And the nice thing is it's kind of hard to see in this one, but in some Google Classrooms, like, okay, right here, the announcement. So you'll have live links that show up. So that's another helpful thing. So you can see that. You won't be able, if a teacher posts like a PDF or resource, you may not be able to see that. But if they post links, you will be able to. So one of the suggestions I had, I'm going to take this ELA class here, is to just simply left click and hold and select all of the information for that class, right click and copy, and then go over to a Google Doc, and I will, hang on here, I'm going to adjust this down so you can actually see that Google Doc, bring it into the screen. So here you go. And then just simply paste. I'm going to choose paste without formatting just to make it a little bit easier. And actually, I may not do that. Let's see. Well, yeah, I'm going to leave it without formatting. Okay, so things that say announcement. You know what? Let's cut to the chase. Let's get rid of those. Questions you'll want to pay attention to. And I like to make sure that things are kind of sectioned off. And then, let's see here, we have another announcement, and I want to kind of organize that, get rid of another announcement. Okay, so getting rid of those announcements, those are really for kids. They might be good for you to see, but once you've read them and understand them, move on. Okay, so assignments, here is the nice thing, now you've got it nice, clear. What I would do is I would then start a new page for the next class. That way you've got it organized a little bit better. So you can see here's a question for attendance. So the conversation with your kid would be, hey, this question that's due on June 12th or due next week, what is attendance? What is that? This gives you some information here. Assignments, hero body paragraphs. Oh, okay, so you got your hero body paragraphs. Who's your hero? So this can help you have information there. All right, so hopefully this video was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to touch base with me. My email will be in the credits.